भूख प्यास लागती रसिया, भूख प्यास लागती रसिया, तदपि भाववश ब्रज छछियालग, चोरी करत फिर्यो रसिया,
तदपि भाववश ब्रज छछियालगी, चोरी करत पियो रसिया।
भाव भरा केले का छिलका,
भाव भरा केले का छिलका,
विदुरानी घर खायो रसिया,
विदुरानी घर खायो रसिया,
विदुरानी घर खायो रसिया,
विदुरानी घर खायो रसिया।
पावही न दुर्योधन व्यंजन, नहीं टुक मन भायो रसिया,
भावहीन दुर्योधन व्यंजन, नहीं तुक मन भायो रसिया।
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया, आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया,
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया, आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया।
जो रस शबरी के जूठे मुख,
जो रस शबरी के जूठे मुख,
बेर खाय पायो रसिया,
बेर खाय पायो रसिया,
बेर खाय पायो रसिया,
बेर खाय पायो रसिया।
जनकपुरी के राज भोग मह, सोरस नहीं पायो रसिया,
जनकपुरी की राज भोग मह, सुरस नहीं पायो रसिया।
हो मानत हो भावहीन हो,
अमानत भावहीन,
पैसुन खरी खरी रसिया,
पैसुन करी करी रसिया,
पैसुन खरी खरी रसिया,
पैसुन करी करी रसिया।
कत कृपालु पय पियो पूत नहीं आते, अब आ जाओ रसिया,
कत कृपालु
पय पियो पूत नहीं आते, अब आ जाओ रसिया, अब नार तरसाओ रसिया, आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया,
अब नार तरसाओ रसिया,
आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया, आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया,
आओ आओ भोग लगाओ रसिया।
बोले रसिया श्याम सुंदर की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय।
page 156. राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे। राधे
राधे बोल श्याम, बाजे चले आएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, बाजे चले आएंगे।
एक बार आ गए तो कभू नहीं जाएंगे।
एक बार आ गए तो कभू नहीं जाएंगे।
7 स्वर्ग 5 अपवर्ग ठुकराएंगे।
7 स्वर्ग 5
अपवर्ग
ठुकराएंगे।
बैकुंठ की भी कामना ना पूर लाएंगे।
बैकुंठ की भी कामना पूर लाएंगे।
राधे राधे गाएंगे।
राधे राधे गाएंगे।
ओ राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, बाजे चले आएंगे।
प्रियतम के सुख में ही सुख पाएंगे।
प्रियतम के सुख में ही सुख पाएंगे।
ब्रज रस में ही नित मन को डुबाएंगे।
ब्रज रस में ही नित मन को डुबाएंगे।
ओ मन को डुबाएंगे।
मन को डुबाएंगे।
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे।
राधे राधे गाएंगे।
ओ राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, बाजे चले आएंगे।
रमा रमापति को भी उर न लगा, उर न बसाएंगे।
रमा रमापति को भी उर न बसाएंगे।
पिया ठुकरावे हम, पिया ठुकरावे हम, प्यार किए जाएंगे।
पिया ठुकरावे हम, प्यार किए जाएंगे।
ओ प्यार किए जाएंगे।
प्यार किए जाएंगे।
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे।
राधे राधे गाएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे।
राधे राधे बोल श्याम, भाजे चले आएंगे।
पिया कभू जनी आवे हम रोए जाएंगे।
पिया कभू जनी आवे हम रोए जाएंगे।
पिया नहीं आएंगे तो प्यारी को बुलाएंगे।
पिया नहीं आएंगे तो प्यारी को बुलाएंगे,
ओ प्यारी को बुलाएंगे,
प्यारी को बुलाएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे गाएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे।
प्यारी जब आएगी तो प्यारे भाजे आएंगे,
प्यारी जब आएंगे तो प्यारे भाजे आएंगे,
प्रेम मगन तनु सुधि बिसराएंगे,
प्रेम मगन तनु सुधि बिसराएंगे,
ओ सुधि बिसराएंगे,
सुधि बिसराएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे गाएंगे,
कभू तो हंसेंगे कभू आंसू बहाएंगे,
कबू तो हंसेंगे कबू आंसू बहाएंगे,
राधे जू के गुण गन, राधे जू के गुण गन मुरली में गाएंगे,
राधे जू के गुण गण मुरली में गाएंगे,
ओ मुरली में गाएंगे,
मुरली में गाएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
जय हो कही कही, जय हो कही भुजन उठाएंगे,
जय हो कही कही भोजन उठाएंगे,
दौद्रिग आनंद जल बरसाएंगे,
दौद्रिग आनंद जल बरसाएंगे,
ओ राधे नाम लेके मूर्छित हो जाएंगे,
राधे नाम लेके मूर्छित भय जाएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
राधा भाव गही श्याम शाम शाम गाएंगे,
राधा भाव गई शाम 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 गाएंगे,
हम तो कृपालु, हम तो कृपालु राधे श्याम नाम गाएंगे,
हम तो कृपालु राधे श्याम नाम गाएंगे,
ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे,
राधे राधे गाएंगे,
ओ श्याम शाम गाएंगे,
श्याम श्याम गाएंगे,
ओ राधे श्याम गाएंगे,
राधे 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 श्याम गाएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम भाजे चले आएंगे,
राधे राधे बोल श्याम
आज
बाजे
चले आएंगे,
वो एक बार आ गए तो कभू नहीं जाएंगे,
एक बार आ गए तो कबू नहीं जाएंगे,
प्रथमं सद्गुरुं वन्दे श्रीकृष्णं तदनन्तरं गुरुः पापात्मना त्राता श्रीकृष्णस्त्वमलात्मना कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुः करे कङ्कणं सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि नमः कमलना भाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्ग्वंह देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले युगल सरकार की
जय।
Continuing with the verses of Bhakti Shatak. We have been doing for several days now verses from this great book called Bhakti Shatak, written by the great saint Jagat Guru Tam Sri Kripalu Ji Maharaj. So yesterday we completed verse number 83. Today we go to verse 84. जय राधे जय राधे
राधे जय राधे जय राधे
कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण
कृष्ण
जय कृष्ण जय
कृष्ण
मन हरि में तन जगत में कर्म योग ते ही जान राधे राधे मन
हरि में
तन जगत में कर्मयोग ते ही जान
राधे राधे
तन हरि में मन यह महान अज्ञान। राधे राधे तन
हरि में
मन
जगत में यह महान अज्ञान। राधे राधे
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
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 जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
लाडली लाल की Now let's try to be very attentive and listen very carefully. मन हरि में तन जगत में कर्म योग तेहि जान. Literal meaning: with our mind attached to God, to Radha Krishna, and physically performing duty in the world, action, this is called कर्म योग. और तन हरि में मन जगत में यह महान अज्ञान. On the other hand, with our body physically worshiping God, and with our mind at the same time, our mind attached to the world or in the world, this is the greatest ignorance. Literal meaning. This verse is telling us the true meaning of spirituality. ये सही असली आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान, आध्यात्मिक मार्ग क्या होते हैं बता रहे. भगवान श्री कृष्ण इन गीता मेक्स इट वेरी क्लियर. अब देखो पूरे गीता में एक श्लोक में, एक पंक्ति में, in the whole Gita, one shlok, one line, Shri Krishna says to Arjun, Tasmad sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhya cha. Chapter 8, verse 7, Gita. Arjun, Tasmad sarveshu, at all place, kaleshu, at all times, Mamanusmara, attach your mind to me, to God, to Radha Krishna, lovingly. And Yudhyacha, your Kshatri, do your duty in the world, perform your duty. This is Karma Yoga. Bhakti plus Karma. It's the whole science of the Gita. Bhagwan Krishna had told Arjun, do not perform the action of fight in the battle. Do not perform the action of not fight in the battle. And at the same time, fight the battle. Arjun was totally confused. How am I going to do that? So Shri Krishna said, look, since the mind alone is the performer of the action, I note only where your thoughts and ideas. That's all I note. Usko karma mante hai. This is what I accept as karma, action. where your mind is. So physically, whatever you do, I'm not going to note. Whether you remember yesterday we did the lecture, if you do good, that is binding, and if you do bad, that's also binding. Both is pap. Dharma bhi pap, or pap to pap. Good action is also sin, as it binds us in the material world. And wrong action is sin. It takes us to hell. Good action takes us to heaven. We went in detail yesterday. So you want to be free from doing neither good nor bad. You do not want to be binded in this world. So we have to give up both good as well as bad. This is why in the last chapter of the Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam braja. Give up all dharma, all duties. So, someone may think, okay, so I have given up all dharma, so that means I can do adharma. Give up all good action, all duty, then I can do all wrongs. No, no. This is understood. There's a katha of Savitri. Satyavan. So Savitri was a very chaste wife. But her husband had a very short life. She was told this before. She just got married and Yamraj came. And took the soul, the life. The Savitri was very powerful. No woman in the world can do this. She started following Yamraj. Piche kiya. Yamraj said to her, hey, what are you doing? Only those whose time has come can go with me. Those we have a time to leave. No one leaves before their time. No one goes after their time. Only when the time reaches, you cannot come. So she stood there. Yamraj continued. When Yamraj looked again, she was following. She was so powerful. No one can even see Yamraj. When you're dying, you get a vision that you can see, but nobody else will see. The Yamdoots, the Yamraj. And she's following. So Yamraj got fed up with her following, and he's telling her, but she's so powerful. He said, okay, Betty, my daughter, ask me for a boon. Ask me for something. I will grant it to you, provided you stop following me. Besides God realization, ask me for anything. Yamraj cannot give that. No Devata, no one except Sri Krishna. So, Savitri said, okay, grant me the boon, I will have 100 sons. Sauputra. So without thinking, Yamraj said, okay, tathastu, so be it. And he decided to go. Now I'm free from her. When you look, she's still following. Hey, I told you the condition. I'm going to grant you a boon and you should not follow anymore. She said, Hare Yamraj Buddhu, you're very naive. How am I going to have 100 sons without a husband? You granted me 100 sons, but you're taking my husband? Yamraj said, hey, bhaiya. He had to give. So just asking for 100 son included the husband. She didn't have to ask for the husband. So in the same way, when Sri Krishna says give up all dharma, it means adharma as well. Understood? All wrong and all good, and take shelter in me alone. Both are binding. So if our mind is attached to Sri Krishna, we get the fruit. Remember, Sri Krishna says, you get the fruit of the mind only. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoh. Brahma Bindu Upanishad, second mantra. The mind alone is the cause of bondage as well as liberation. Man. The mind alone. Shri Krishna notes the mind, our thoughts. So, you can do everything wrong externally. You're doing puja, you don't know the rules and regulations. As I said, no one can do dharma in the true sense in Kali Yuga. There's so much rules and regulations. Dharma sampadyate shadbhi radharmastu viparyayah. Bhagavad says 6 conditions and all impossible in Kali Yuga. No one can do. So you're doing it physically, puja, how anointing. You're saying the mantra, I told you, so one of the rules, swar. If there was one mistake in the swar, pronunciation, not the letter, swar. Swar means intonation of the voice. There's something called swar in Ved. One little mistake, and the whole, instead of getting benefit, you get harm. But if your mind is attached to Sri Krishna, you make all the mistake. Valmiki didn't even say Ram, he couldn't say Ram. Guruji said, okay, say Mara, you know how to kill. Mara means kill. Keep saying Mara. But his heart is attached to Narad, to Guru, who is God and Guru is one and the same. He attains the fruit of bhakti, not what he was saying. So if everything is wrong, and even if everything is perfect, because we don't want to go heaven even, right? That's also very bad. The Vedas, remember the Vedas said yesterday, Pramudha. Mundak of Upanishads, first Mundak, second Kan, 10th mantra. The person who wants to go to heaven is the greatest fool. There's nothing there. So we don't want heaven also. So even if I'm doing everything perfect physically, I don't want to go to heaven. So because our mind will be attached to Sri Krishna, loving with love, bhakti, that's all we'll get, the fruit of bhakti. Mayarpitamano buddhir mame vaivasya sanshayah. The second line of the same verse, chapter 8, verse 7, Shri Krishna says, Arjun, if your mind and intellect is attached to me like that, attached to Shri Krishna, you will certainly go to him. There's no doubt about it. Because Shri Krishna gives the fruit of where the mind is. And this is the science, this is the secret. Vasishtha, the Guru, when Bhagavan came as Sri Ram, his Guru was Vasishtha, Vasishtha Muni. There's a book called Yoga Vasishtha. Vasishtha ji says to Ram, Sri Ram, Karta Bahir Kartan Tarloke Vihar Raghav Yoga Vasishtha. Vasishtha Muni says, hey Ram, perform all your actions only with the external sense organs, with no attachment in the mind. This is the science of all spirituality. No attachment of the mind to the action. This is the science. Vasishtha ji is saying to Ram, God. When God comes in the world, He makes Guru. He can make, He cannot make, it doesn't matter. For us to realize what we have to do, He does that. He doesn't have to. But this is the secret and the mistake we make in the world. This is the secret of all spirituality. People do so much things. Some people, the Guru says, you have to do 16 mala of Hare Ram, Mahamantra. 16. One mala has 108 beads. So the Guru says you have to chant Mahamantra, go through one bead 108 times by 16. So all these people care about is finishing these 16 mala every day, physically. Where the heart, the mind is, nobody is looking. Because Guru never told them. There's a bag, they put the mala in the bag. Hare Ram, or Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hey, how much for this? They're shopping in the shop. How much for this thing? They meet somebody in the road. Hey, what's your name? Hare Ram, Hare. Hey. Hare. Once I went to a place, I'm going to call the name. So they saw me in this clothes. They say, oh, he's the Swamiji. Would you join us? We're going to do jap. I said, okay, fine. So there was a tulsi plant, and they all sat around it, everybody with their bead and their bag, and they started chanting. And some guy is almost fallen down sleeping, and he's going with his bead. Physical drill. And so you get nothing. Only thing comes is pride. Hey, do you do jap? No, I do 16 mala every day. Instead, you've harmed yourself. Instead of getting benefit, we are getting harm. People want to go, they want to go and do parikrama. It's a big thing. There's a mountain called Govardhan Mountain, Parvat, in India, Barsana. Shri Krishna himself came as Govardhan. He became Govardhan and ate everything the gopis offered. Thousands of gopis. And so they did parikrama around Govardhan, all the gopis and the gops. And from that, the tradition has come that people will do Govardhan. Is a great blessing. Shri Krishna. To keep a spiritual object, a worshipable object to your right, to the right side of you, and go wrong in a clockwise direction, that is called parikrama. So people go in India, some people walk bare feet. They're supposed to walk with shoes. Some people go on their limbs down on the ground. Some people lie down, different ways. But what are they doing? Before going, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to Vrindavan, Barsana, I'm going to do Govardhan, Parikrama. Wonderful idea. When you reach Govardhan, oh, I wonder how my wife and children are doing. My little beta is very sick. Oh, I have a shop. I wonder how the shop is going. I hope nobody broke in my moruka. I hope the children take care of the dog. And you're doing parikrama. Nobody is thinking that time. What is this parikrama? What is this Govardhan? Physical drill, marching, wrong Govardhan. And then when they come back, hey, have you ever go to Vrindavan and do parikrama to Govardhan? No, I've never been. I went every year, I go Govardhan, I do parikrama. Have you ever gone to do Tirth? Charo Dham? The 4 Dham? Oh, I have been to all of them. This Abhiman has added. And wanting, Bhagwan loves, he loves humility. This is why he's called Dina Bandhu, Dinanath. He loves humility. This is why Gaurang Mahaprabhu said in the first Sikshastak, the first verse, Trinadapi suni chena. If you want to be a spiritual person, first thing, you have to become humbler than a blade of grass. Ghas se bharkar deen banna. And all this boasting, I have gone Govardhan, I have been here, I get up every morning and I do this and hey, bhaiya, bhakti is to hide, not show. When you do bhakti, you hide it. Nobody should know. Bhagwan knows, Guru knows, that's enough. Nobody else. So that abhiman will not come, pride will not come. Gopaniyam, gopaniyam, gopaniyam prayatnataha. Chipao. If when we show, we're going to lose it. Because abhiman will come, ego will come. You can do shed all the tears and do all the spiritual activity and nobody knows. And to everybody you look like the most worldly person. You're such a worldly person. Yeah, bhaiya. World doesn't know. What is the world going to do for you anyhow? Bhagwan knows. Radha Krishna knows. Guru knows. That's all. So we do all these things. People say prayers. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Skand Puran. Sermon from Skand Puran. Everybody says. How many people even think what it means? Words. Even if we know what it means, and it's not very difficult, nobody thinks. Tvam ev, tu he. We are saying to God, Hey Shri Krishna, Tvam, you, ev, alone. You alone are my mother. You alone are my father. You alone are my friend. You alone are my companion. You alone are my brother. You alone are my friend. You alone are my wealth. You alone are my knowledge. You alone are my everything. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. But do we feel in our heart that Shri Krishna alone is my mummy? Shri Krishna alone is my daddy? No. I have mommy in the world. I have daddy in the world. I have a lot of money in the bank. That's my wealth too. Shri Krishna can be my wealth. He can be my mommy, my daddy. Also. As far as it will go is also. Not alone. We lie. It's all physical. I told you. Tulsidas ji seen people worshiping God physically only, mechanically. He got very angry. And he said, He faatahu footahu nayan, ajarahu sotan kehi kaam, dravahi shravahi pulkahi nahi, tulasi sumirat ram. You are worshiping God, doing puja, etc. You're chanting the name, you're meditating on God. Certain things are supposed to happen. Dravahi. And the heart doesn't melt. Dravat. पिघल जाते. तो हिये पाटहु, that heart should be ripped apart. Shravahi, tears doesn't flow from the eyes. Phutahu nayan, those eyes should be busted. Or pullakai nahi. Pullakai, the pause and the body does not raise on ends, harpulation. Jarahu satan kehi kaam, that body should be burned to ashes. It's useless. Something is supposed, and that can only happen when we realize, when we do with the mind, when we meditate on God. So attaching the heart, the mind. And you know, God is so merciful, He doesn't punish us. We are saying, we are lying to Him. Huh? You alone are my mommy, you alone are my daddy, you alone are my money, and in the world, this is my money, this is my mommy, this is my. In the world, even if a husband, the wife is saying, I love you, but she loves some other man. Huh? You think that husband will be very happy? Big trouble. And here we are saying, that's what we are doing to Bhagavan. That you are my everything, and we are saying in the world, you are my everything. And we have that feeling in the world, not to Bhagavan, we just say words to Him. Ab socho, think about it. Think. If somebody were to tie someone's feet together and tell them, quick march, would you be able to do anything? Somebody is very hungry. Bahut bhooke hai. And all the food's in front of him. You bring all the banquet of food, dawat. And he looks at all the food and he says, food, 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 khana, khana, bhojan, bhojan. But he does not eat the food. Is the hunger going to be satisfied? You're in the middle of an ocean, middle of a huge lake of water, and you're very thirsty. Marat piyasa. Very thirsty. And you keep saying, water, water, pani, pani, jal, jal, water, water. But you don't drink the water, you're surrounded by water. Would you be able to quench the thirst? In the same way, just saying Ram, Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Bhagwan, Bhagwan, Shiv, Shiv, but not even thinking about Shivji. In other words, just physically. We read all the books. People do Sundarkan, whole Sundarkan. People read the whole Gita. Oh, I'm reading Gita. Books. Some Gayatri Mantra, some Durga Chalisa, Hanuman Chalisa. So many words. We read words. Hey, what are you reading? Gita. What? You know, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Are bhaiya. This is what Shri Krishna said to Arjun. Arjun, give up all dharma, all duty or obligations, and take shelter in me alone. Who are you telling this to take shelter? Huh? Who are you saying this to? Shouldn't you be taking shelter? People boast how many verses of Ved and how many verses. Some people know Shikshastak by heart, by memory, they know it they can say it out. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. And they boast. But do they practice Trinadapi sunichena? Is there any practice? What's the use of saying all these words? That one should be humbler than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, the absence of desire for name and fame, to give respect to all, not seen high and low. What's the use of saying if we don't practice it? One time, there was a magazine in India, I think it's called Kalyan. So some worldly person, people call himself Babaji, wrote in this paper, in this magazine, that if anybody were to read Sundar Khan 108 times, they will see Ram. They will see Ram. So people went and started reading Sundar Khan, some 108, some 216, and nothing, nobody saw Ram. So they came to Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj and they said, Maharaji, you know, we read this thing and we tried it and we never saw Ram. Shri Maharaji said to them, who told you to do this? Did I ever tell you this? You are a satsangi. You have been in my satsang so long. Where did you see this? Oh, in this Kalyan Patra. And is it a saint who wrote that? It's a magazine. We read things here, there, and we follow it. People make up all kind of things. No saint. Oh, I read it here, I read it there. Who told you by reading words you will see God? In the Bible it says the kingdom of God is not in words. God doesn't care whether you can speak Sanskrit. You have to say Sanskrit, then Bhagwan will listen to my prayer. And if I say in English, oh Ram, I love you. Hey Krishna, I surrender to you. He won't listen to me. Does God have a language problem? Waha bhasha chalte. Bhagwan says, no bhaiya, I know only one language. The language of the heart. जो प्रेम से मेरा नाम लेंगे वो सुनेंगे. Who takes my name with love, that's what I would listen to. मिला ही न रघुपति बिनु अनुरागा किए जोग जप ज्ञान viraga. Jap comes in this too. You can do yoga, you can do jap, you can do gyan, viraga, jap, doing jap. But if there is no love, anurag means love, you're not going to find Ram, you're not going to find Shri Krishna. Do how much jap you want, 65,000 mala, not going to give you anything. Just multiply them by 0. That's all we are doing. Karor guna 0 barabar 0. Millions multiplied by 0, trillion will give you 0. So, the mind is the most important thing. So this is what Karma Yoga is. And as I said, one line in the Gita. Shri Krishna, the whole philosophy of Gita, Shri Krishna gave in one line. Tasmad sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhya cha. Chapter 8, verse 7, Gita. Arjun, tasmad sarveshu, at all place, kaleshu, at all times. Mamanusmara, attach your heart, your mind to me. Bhakti. And yudhya cha, your khatri, perform your duty, your dharma. Do your duty. So dharma, karma plus bhakti equals karma yoga. This is the true meaning of karma yoga. So this is why the verse is saying, with our mind attached to Radha Krishna, to God, and performing our duty in the world, that is called karma yoga. But without physically worshiping God as the majority of us in the world do, we do everything physically. Havan, jap, you name it. Puja, arti, chanting, bhajan, kirtan. We do everything. So tana hari me, mana jagat me, but with our mind in the world. To yah mahan agyan. This is the greatest ignorance. It's a very important verse. We go on from there. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe,
Radhe, Jai Radhe,
Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna. Yadyapi Hari Guru एक है, एक ज्ञान आनंद राधे राधे। यद्यपि हरि गुरु एक है,
एक ज्ञान
आनंद राधे राधे। तदपि सृष्टिकर केवल ब्रह्म सच्चिदानंद राधे राधे। तदपि सृष्टि कर केवल ब्रह्म सच्चिदानंद राधे
राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
ओ जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे,
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
जय राधे कृष्ण राधे, जय राधे कृष्ण राधे।
यद्यपि हरि गुरु एक है, एक ज्ञान आनंद. Literal meaning, even though God and the saint is one. As far as gyan, knowledge, and bliss are concerned. Tadapi Shrishtikar Kevalas Brahma Sachidanand. But the work of doing creation, dissolution, etc., is reserved only for Bhagavan. Explanation. All the scriptures tell us God and Guru are one. Now this word Guru, oh, we call so many people saint, Guru. Somebody is wearing, where are you going to find saints? Everybody calls himself a saint. What is a saint? They don't even know the person who is called himself a saint. Pariksha lokan karma chitan brahmano nirveda mayan nasikritakatena tad vigyanartham sagurumeva bhigachet samipani shrotriyam brahmanishtham. Mundak Upanishad, first Mundak, second Kand, 12th mantra. The Vedas are saying we have to have a guru. But there are two things that qualifies him to be guru. He has to be qualified. So a PhD or something? No. Shrotriyam plus Brahmanishtham. Shrotriya means he has knowledge of all the scriptures, all the Vedas, all the Puranas, all the scriptures. Not only knowledge, he can remove our doubts. He goes in the heart and takes out the doubts. This is a Kamal. He gives us true knowledge. When the true Guru is given a lecture, he does not just give to show everybody how qualified he is, how much Ved mantra he knows, etc. He's constantly looking. Do they understand what I just said? No. Okay, let me put it in this way. Did they understand now? No, let me put it in this way. Until those who are listening doesn't understand, he doesn't go forward. His aim is to make them understand. But only if he's seen in the heart, in the intellect, he can know that. But even more important, he is Brahmanishtam. He has practical experience of God. He's attained the divine love, divine bliss, divine knowledge of Sri Krishna. And how are we going to know that? By looking at somebody? What clothes they wear? How they behave? If we were to look at the outward behavior and what people eat and how they dress, we're definitely going to be fooled. Because people are very good actors. Very good actors. A saint is told to be one who takes abuse and praise alike. He's all kind, merciful, loving, and is always at one with God. But we cannot judge correctly if someone is a saint on the basis of these characteristics. Because even an impostor, a worldly person, can pretend to be loving, kind, unaffected by abuse, etc., and to be a devotee, etc. People claim to know what bhakti is. Oh, you are scolding people, this cannot be bhakti, that's not in devotion. Jai Ho. What do you know about bhakti? You have become an authority? We know nothing. And yet we want to correct. We have no idea about spirituality. So anybody can come along and fool us. People look to see which family in the West Indian public, oh, is even worse. He's come from a Brahmin family, oh, and he's so handsome and he can sing so nice. That's my Guruji. I want him as a Guruji. What a Guru is, nobody even tries to find out. The one who is Guruji also doesn't know what a Guru is. Gum rauti iti guru, gnati jnana iti guru, girati ajnana iti guru. The scriptures give definition for the word guru. Gu means darkness, ignorance, maya. Ru means divine light, divine wisdom of God. In other words, God, Sri Krishna. One who can take away maya, the darkness, the ignorance of maya, and give us Sri Krishna, that is a guru. Who can take away maya? Bhagwan Sri Krishna says, nobody but him. Daivi hesha gunamai mama maya duratyaya mame vaye prapadyante maya metantarantite. Chapter 7 verse 14 Gita. Sri Krishna says, maya is a divine power that belongs to him. It is his maya. No one can cross maya by themselves. Only the one who completely surrenders to Sri Krishna can become free from maya. In other words, only Sri Krishna can take away maya. So somebody who is equal to Sri Krishna can take away maya. That person himself is on maya and he's Guruji. He has everything, greed, anger. I'm a Brahmin. Really? What is the meaning of Brahmin, you know? The true meaning of the word Brahmin, a knower of Brahm. I'm going to go in detail here right now. A saint is a Brahmin. One who know of Brahm. It's Kali Yuga. we don't understand. Everybody is a Guruji. Everybody is a saint. And we judge externally. We look at the outward clothes, the outward behavior. And this is why the saints tell us, the scriptures tell us, instead of saints, we end up worshipping fakes. So, one who has attained God, Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita, Tad viripranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. Chapter 4, verse 34, Gita. One who has seen Krishna. God realized. That Guru and Krishna is one. Everywhere is telling us, Ved, Yasya deve parabhakti yatha deve tatha gurau tasyate katitha hyarta prakashyante mahatmanah. Shvetashvatara Upanishad, chapter 6, verse 23. God and the saint, Guru who is the saint, is one and the same, have to be worshipped as one. Tasmin stajjane bheda bhavat. Narad Bhakti Sutra. Naradji is saying there's no difference between God and the saint. Shri Krishna says to Uddhav, Acharya mam vijaniyan navamanyet karhichit namartya buddhya suyet sarvadeva mayo guru. 11th canto, 17th chapter, 27 verse. Shri Krishna says, Uddhav, know the saint to be Shri Krishna himself. Mam vijaniyan. Shri Krishna. Do not see him as a worldly person, a worldly man. Do not use your material mind and intellect to understand him. And know that all forms of God reside in him. Yasya sakshat bhagavati jnana deepa prade gurau martya saddhi shutam tasya sarvam kunjara shauchavat. 7th canto, 15th chapter, 26th verse, Bhagavad Mahapuran. The Bhagavad says, know the Guru, the one who lights the light of knowledge in the heart of the disciple, the true Guru, the saint. Know him to be Shri Krishna personified. Do not see him as a man, as a worldly person. One who does that is like an elephant taking bath. An elephant goes in the river, takes a bath, and comes on the bank and takes all the dirt and throws on itself. In other words, one who looks upon the Guru, the true saint, as a worldly person, judges him, looks at his behavior. Oh, he's scolding everybody. He cannot be a saint. It's like an elephant taking bath. You'll get harm instead of benefit. Eshave Bhagavan Sakshat Pradhan Purusheshwara Yogeshwarair Vimrigyangr Lokoyam Manyate Naram. 7th canto, 15th chapter, 27 verse, Bhagavad Mahapuran. Again the Bhagavad is saying, know that person, know the saint to be Shri Krishna personified. Eshave Bhagavan, Sakshat Bhagavan. Which Bhagavan? Pradhan Purusheshwara. Pradhan means Maya, the governor of Maya, Shri Krishna. The greatest yogis and rishis, the greatest yogis, rishis and munis are dying to get the dust of that feet of that saint, but the worldly person looks upon him as a worldly man. We people look upon him as a worldly person. And we commit nam aprad, unpardonable sin, by having negative thoughts. We try to correct them. सोई जानहि जेहि देहु जनाई, जानत तुम ही हुई जाई. Tulsidas, he says, he who knows Ramayana has become Ram, the saint is Ram personified. Bhakti Bhakt Bhagavan Guru, Chatur Naam Vapu Ek. Ramayana. Bhakti, the part of divine love. Bhakt, one who's attained that divine love. Bhagavan, Shri Krishna, and the Guru, the true Guru. These are four names for one and the same entity. Hare, Tulsidas goes so fast to say, More man Prabhu as Vishwasa, Ram te adhik Ram kardasa. Greater than Ram is a servant of Ram. He's saying the saint is greater than Ram, than God. Nobody can be greater than God. God is the master, and the saint is his servant. So why is he saying this? As far as cleansing the heart, the mind. You see, God wants pure heart. Nirmal man jan so mohi pava, mohi kapat chal chidna bhava. Only those who are pure in heart, pure mind can know God, see God. He cannot tolerate deception, deceit, fraud. And who makes the heart, the mind pure? Guru, the saint. The true Guru, not his worldly Guru. His own heart is impure. How can he make yours pure? So as far as doing the job of cleansing our heart and making it ready to receive that divine love of Shri Krishna, the saint is told to be greater than God, because God will not do it. He says, make pure heart and come. We cannot do it. God can do it, but he's not going to do it. This work he leaves for his saint. This is why it is said in that respect only. But the saint is the servant of Bhagavan. When someone attains God realization, every power that Shri Krishna has, he gives to that saint. Every power. So a saint is equal to God. If in one purse I have 10 $10 bills, and in one purse I have a single $100 bill, the value is the same, $100. So as far as Gyan, infinite bliss, everything, the saint is equal to God. But one thing he does not give to a saint. Jagat Vyapar Varjam. Brahma Sutra 4:17. As far as creating the universe, destroying the universe, sitting in the heart of each and every individual in the uncountable solar system, noting their actions and giving them the fruits, good or bad, etc., that work Shri Krishna reserves for himself. He doesn't give that to the saint. No saints even want that. No saint wants to create and destroy and sit in the heart and he sits in the heart of those who accept him as Guru. The moment you accept the saint as Guru, he comes and sits in the heart. But the uncountable souls and the uncountable solar systems, the Guru doesn't sit. Shri Krishna does that. So that work he reserves for himself. That work is not given to a saint. But as far as bliss, anand, infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, etc., bhog mat samyalinga cha. Brahma Sutra 4:21. The saint is equal to Shri Krishna. The same bliss he has, the same knowledge, everything he gives to the saint. Only one thing he keeps for himself, and no saints even want that. The action of creating, destroying, etc., the universe, sitting in the heart of all the uncountable souls, noting their actions, rewarding and punishing them accordingly, etc. This work, Shri Krishna, dirty work, Shri Krishna reserves for himself, and the saint doesn't even want that. So it's important to understand that, and so we'll finish here tonight. बोले श्रीमद सदगुरु सरकार की, लाडली लाल की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, श्री युगल कुंज की, प्यारी प्यारी अम्मा की, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे.
Radhe Radhe. So just like today, we will continue the satsangs from 7 to 8:30 on Thursday and Friday. Next 2 days, we will continue the satsangs on Bhakti Shatak, and Swamiji will be leading the Memorial Day retreat on Saturday, Sunday, and half of Monday. So we have flyer at the front desk. So Saturday we have 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday 6 a.m. to midnight, and on Monday we have 7 a.m. to noon. So fun-filled day, lot of devotion, as well as there is a lecture and a lot of different activities helping our devotion. So please take benefit. If you have any questions, please you can see Swamiji outside in the sitting area. Thank you, Radha.